Hey, good morning guys, hopefully you're doing well today. Today we're going to be replacing coolant reservoir. It was leaking all over the place, as you could see. It's crumbling. So for this project, all we need is flathead, screwdriver, and you got quite a bit of hoses to disconnect. So first we're going to disconnect this long one right here. So you just take your screwdriver and then you disconnect the hoses. So first thing I'm gonna do is disconnect this top one, because the top one is easier to access to. So I'll do the top first, set on the side here, make sure it's not leaking. If your coolant reservoir is full, make sure you remove any fluid that's accessible in the coolant reservoir, because then you'll end up with a bunch of problems. So I done that. What I'm gonna do now is remove this one. Will be the next. I removed the top one from here, so I'll remove this one now. All right. And then when you double check your part numbers and everything on your vehicle, and make sure you got exactly the same part for your own vehicle that's supposed to fit exactly the same car. Now you're gonna do is excuse me, there's a bottom, I'll bring you guys closer. So there's a bottom right here, so I'll remove this. After you remove that, you should able to pull it up, but then you have the wire right there that runs to it. So I'll show you guys when I get to that point. But right now I'm not getting to that point quite yet. So let me set you guys up here. Come on. Trying to set you guys up nicer up here, so you guys are able to see everything I'm doing. I think this should be good. Yeah, so let me bring you guys a little bit closer up here. So I think this should be good right there. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Disconnect my bottom hoses. And after I disconnect the bottom hose, I should able to go ahead and pull out the reservoir out. Yep, it's right there. So just be careful, make sure if there's any fluids. If there's any fluids left, make sure you just be careful. Yeah, see, like there's some fluid and there's hose left. So you would have to be really careful with this kind of stuff. But so then you have this little wire right here. I don't know if you can see it, wire right here that runs to here. So all you have to do is put it short. You just pull on it. But for that I'll take my yeah, there you go. So you take the flathead screwdriver and you prime it out. So after you got your new one, let me take it out of the box real quick, guys. So here's the new one. Here's the new one that comes with stuff. So I'm gonna do exactly the same thing that I told you guys. So I'm gonna have the bottom connect first. So I'll do the bottom first, just like that. I connect the wire. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do my hose that had a little bit of coolant on it, because it's a little bit tougher to work on here, because you have fuel coolant and then you have steering pump steering wheel reservoir right next to it. So it's like you have to move one thing at a time, and then you have to figure it out. So so right now I'm working on the bottom one. So after I get the bottom one in, I should be able to go ahead and... So yeah, I got the bottom one in. Let me wipe my hands real quick because it got a little bit of spillage in from the coolant. Alright, so now we're gonna connect our top hose right here to right here. So I have to put the hose clamp real quick. So I got that in. So now we could go ahead and tighten it down. So you need to make sure, if you work with coolant, you need to make sure you wear safety glasses, and never work on a car if car is hot, because if you open your coolant reservoir and your engine has pressure build up from the coolant, and you open that up and you get splattered with hot coolant, and it's not good. So now I am gonna go ahead and connect my top hose right there. So this is a hose. It's gonna go on top right here. So I'll go ahead and get that one in real quick. Let me put this one in. So make sure it sits in nicely. There you go. Now I could go ahead and put this in like that. And then you want to make sure that's facing out like that. And then we could go ahead and get our screwdriver and start working on it. Screw that in, and then make sure you not do it too tight, and it looks fine for me that way. So now we could go ahead and put our pump in real quick. And so there will be 2 little clamps right there besides each other. So you're just gonna make sure you line those up, and then you're gonna put it just like that. You push it down, voila, your coolant reservoir is complete. So one thing is, the new reservoir is not come with the lid, so you make sure you need to keep the old reservoir cap. So you just put it in and you're done. Make sure you guys thinking about hitting the subscribe button, turn your notifications on. Make sure you guys comment below if you would like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.